All right. These last games before the holidays always get coaches on edge because you never know, where your team's head's going to be. Like, are they halfway out the door? Are they already on the plane? Are they in the car back home? Um, and I just thought we were as connected as we've been, especially on the defensive end today. I thought our defensive effort was very strong. As crazy as it sounds, we've had to practice communication and talking, and I thought that was much better. Especially we noticed it, especially in the first half. They're in front of us. But when you're talking on defense, you're engaged defensively. You see what's going on. You can communicate those things. We had some breakdowns, but we covered each other up. Just really proud of the defensive effort we had today. Offensively, wasn't the smoothest, but we took enough. We executed well enough to get good enough shots to kind of stretch the game and really from the tip had this game well in hand the entire day, and I really appreciate our maturity when it comes to that. As we continue to kind of try to improve in every aspect of our team, I thought we showed some maturity as this game got out of hand with how we executed. You look at the numbers. This is the first time we've out-rebounded a Division I team this year, so there's some growth there. Obviously, low number of turnovers, but this game was won from the beginning with our defensive effort.
This newer starting lineup you guys have had the last two games, what is it about this group that's really got success?
I don't know how other coaches feel, but like for me, I think that the two least important things in basketball is the starting lineup and the halftime score. So.
Well, I was about to ask you about bringing Peyton off the bench in the last two games because obviously, the first big chunk of the season he was in the starting lineup, and now these last two games he's come off the bench. But I was just wondering kind of what went into that because today he had a season high.
Again, it's like I said, who starts the game and doesn't shows a little importance in my eyes as well as the halftime score. I think what it can do. I think it changes how you substitute, your substitution patterns, the rotations, the combinations of guys that are playing together. I thought P, you got to give him and Mickey a lot of credit. Ethan some credit, for accepting a change. And it's not, I'm not saying it's a permanent change. It's a change right now. Like we're trying to figure out ways that this team functions the best and can win. But their maturity and how they've handled it, like they haven't got in their feelings. They don't sit around and pout. They go out and play. And I thought Peyton in particular today played with as much energy and fire as we've seen all year. And listen, him and I have had a lot of conversations, and he's got to keep fighting. He's got to keep fighting. But I think we saw some bits and pieces of some spark and some fire that he's got that we've seen in this arena before.
Yeah, Peyton, I wanted to ask your take on that as well. I mean, today it just seemed like there was a different level of intensity, energy, like Coach was saying. I heard you, when you had that block against the backboard, I heard you yell, "Give me that," to the guy you blocked. So just kind of what goes into just bringing that energy into this game?
I think team just needed it. This point of the season, we're trying to find ways to win, and I just wanted to help the team as much as I could, with just defense or just scoring or whatever. But I just felt more comfortable, and teammates were putting me in good spots to, look good. So, but it was just doing whatever for the team.
Coach, do you think the Bellarmine win, kind of what it took to win that game, maybe helped you guys coming in and out?
Yeah, I think anytime you win, it can build confidence. I think confidence can build winning. Winning builds confidence. The whole goes back and forth. I think we were able to learn some things in that Bellarmine game. Especially some things that we have to correct that happened in the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds of that game. Learning, what winning plays are and losing plays, and how to eliminate the losing plays, and just understanding the difference between those two. But I thought this whole month of December, we've what is this, our third game this month? Like we spent a lot of time in the practice gym, right? And so I think we've improved in some areas. I was really proud of how connected we were defensively today.
You said, and actually after that first game in December, you said that guys need to maybe step up. Do you think that this team's finally getting to a point where they're doing that?
Well, yeah, I think we're developing some consistency in guys. Like, right, we're too up and down, both collectively and individually. And we've tried to create some situations in practice to turn up the heat and raise the competition and see what that looks like. And we've had guys respond. So, I couldn't be happier with how we competed today. And I listen, like Evansville, they're missing a really talented player. But regardless of that, I thought we handled our business today.
Jamari, I wanted to get your take on the defensive connectedness that Coach was talking about. You led the team with 4 steals today, and you guys, racked up a lot of rebounds, blocks. So just kind of what goes into that from the player's point of view.
Our focus in practice, like really this whole month, been defense. So I just had to play with a little more energy today. I feel like my team fed off of it, so it's just really doing whatever it takes to help the team win.
He took the matchup with Comer, today, and I thought, really frustrated him early, which was the key to this game. Keeping Comer and Hafner inefficient, and together those guys were 1 of 13. So, we carried that out. Now I told him in the locker room, I said he screwed up, because now I know he can really defend. So.
Man, actually for all 3 of you guys, you got one more game before max season. What do you guys want to see you guys improve before that time comes?
I just want to get to Christmas, brother. I got family in town. I'm just trying to get to the holiday, man. I'll worry about that next.
Same, man. I'm trying to get home to my family.
It's family time.
We'll handle business once we get back.
They've earned this time off, man. They do, and it's a good time for them to get home with their families and celebrate. And they just got to, this is kind of a long break. We're coming back on the night of the 26th. We'll get back to work and start preparing for Anderson, and then obviously, like what you said, the conference play. But a lot of work went into this performance today, and so we're going to enjoy that and let them enjoy the holidays, and we'll get back to work.
All right, thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.